Got you.
All right, Frank. Just a fist away from the mic.
Coming back with an ID.
Quiet now. You know, you look at the time of the year, and this man's product may be as important as anything ever. And I'm talking about why? Because we're in hurricane season. He happens to run the best generator business in the state, if not the country. I'm talking about PowerPro generators. Frank Nevada is his name.
We got it.
Frank, great to see you. This is your time of the. I mean, am I overplaying a little bit? But nonetheless, you know, we saw Superstorm Sandy. Listen, I don't want to hype it up from 5 years ago. We're almost coming up, by the way, the 5-year anniversary. I don't believe a couple of months. But you can't downplay that much because this is the season right now.
Yeah, hype is good. That's fine. Yes, it is. It's our season. It has started probably at least 6 weeks ago, if not 8, where people have a concern about their generator. And of course, in relationship to the weather, hurricane season is upon us. Service is crazy. Leads for new sales are up. We're moving product. This is the spotlight now.
Spurring up these storms. We've seen some heavy rains in the Gulf and everything else from a few months ago. Those poor people in Louisiana, boy, I tell you, they suffer beyond. But in essence, these things, you know better than anyone, these things crop up at a moment's notice.
They do. They start wherever they start. They come over from the Atlantic and they end up somewhere in the Caribbean, and then it's anyone's guess where it's going. So you really need to be prepared. Hurricanes come up maybe in about 5 days. It takes us much longer than 5 days to install the generator. If you include permit time, it can take 6 to 8 weeks. If you're thinking about a generator, you should be moving forward as quickly as you can.
Wow, it takes a good amount of time though to install, right?
Yeah, the permits take a long time. The actual
and
installation.
It's all about the permits, trying to get the right documentation and everything else?
Yes, that's really what it's all about. Towns are on board with things that they want, and we need to comply, and we do. We have a staff on board that handles strictly permits, and sometimes it's an effort.
All right, let's talk about you. But as Generac, best yet, promo, that type of thing. Explain that, Frank.
Yes, listen, I've been doing this for many years, specifically with Generac for 20 years, and they have a promo now which is called the best yet deal. It really is. It's the best thing I've seen in 20 years, and bottom line is they give you a 10-year warranty for free. That's Generac's offering. On top of that, we offer the first year maintenance for free.
Wow, so you're telling me you get the maintenance, plus you're getting that whole thing from Generac?
Yep, that's correct. And because we buy generator sets in truckloads, we also have the best pricing now we've ever had. So Generac has billed it as the best yet promotion. It really is the best thing I've ever seen in 20 years. If you're thinking about a generator set, you cannot spend any money in the next 10 years on spare parts or warranty. The only thing you need to pay for is maintenance after the first year.
I tell you, dude, that is a great deal. You're talking about double barrel action there. I mean, all you got to do is use the darn thing when it comes up into play here. You don't have to worry about the maintenance of the warranty. That's thousands and thousands, I would think. Again, you're in the business, but I'm thinking as an outside, it could be thousands and thousands of dollars one will save you.
Yeah, it's almost $1,400 when you consider the warranty and the maintenance and what we throw in and the savings on the generator set. Yes, it's quite a bit of money.
That is unbelievable. So we're talking a great deal there, great service for the hurricane season and everything else. Talk about this whole thing regarding remote monitoring now.
It's really amazing. It's taking off really well. What it means is we put a device on your generator set and we watch your generator set from our office. We have 3 people on board that watch how your generator is performing. We can tell whether it's functioning or not. We can tell when it has run. And we watch something that you sometimes forget you even own until you lost power.
Wow, it's almost like those security system commercials where you had people monitoring from the outside office. You can do this with these things?
Yes, in some packages we start the generator set remotely to test it, and then we can shut it off. We can tell if you need an oil change. It's a phenomenal thing, and it has taken off. We monitor hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of generator sets here.
Have you ever utilized this type of service before?
Well, it's been available for about 5 years, but within the last 3 years, it's become very popular.
Wow, that is unbelievable. So you pretty much do everything. You couple the warranty and everything else, the service, the monitoring. I mean, one does not have to worry about anything here regarding these generators.
No, at the end of the day, you purchase an emergency generator set for an emergency. You need to work. It needs to work when there is an emergency, and that's primarily what we focus on. Reliability, dependability, and function.
All right, we've heard a lot of talk regarding Tesla and these electric cars and everything else. Charging systems, though, come into play right now as far as PowerPro.
Really, more and more people own electric cars, and at the end of the day, if you lose power at your home, you can't be charging your electric car. So we have put together a bundle where you can purchase a generator set and an electric charging system, and that generator set can provide power just for your car, or we can bundle it so that it takes on your home as well. And there are 3 different packages we offer for all different price ranges. We do offer financing. It has also hit the street, and we're doing many of these.
Now, how many different size generators are we talking about? Now you have the solar, you have the electric car thing now coming into play. You can utilize both home and automobile, but how many different size range generators do you provide?
Well, we start from a small 8 kilowatt generator, which is air cooled. Air cooled generators go to about 22 kilowatts. Those are relatively inexpensive for the homeowner. If we need to go larger, we can actually go to 3 megawatts, where we put into hospitals and other large industrial facilities. So a 50 kilowatt or a 60 kilowatt generator, which is about 200 amps, is not an unusual item for us to provide.
That is pretty darn good. Amazing as it sounds. Talking about PowerPro generators, Frank Nevada is the president of Right Bohemia, folks, Johnson Avenue. Listen, 'tis the season right now. And if one does not have, one should consider. Now let's go into the whole solar aspect as far as your business, how it comes into play with the generators.
Solar panel system on a home needs to have electric power to operate. You cannot connect the 2 together, especially if you're talking about a generator. The 2 systems are completely independent. So if you have a solar system on your roof, that's very nice, and you're saving money on your electrical.
But it's completely different as far as these generators are concerned, is what
Completely
you're saying.
different. It does not provide emergency power. You need a generator to do that.
Wow, that is a very important piece of information. I did not know that. I would think it would, it does not. That's
No, it
extremely
doesn't.
important info.
Yeah, it needs AC power to rectify the power coming off of the roof to convert it to AC. So it does not work without the utility power. As a matter of fact, most generator set companies offer what's called load management. Previously, generator purchases were out of the range of the average home. Now, because of load management technology, we can put a smaller generator set in your home, and through load management, we can accommodate your entire home. You do not need a larger generator. So that has taken the price down from, let's just say, in the vicinity of $20,000 down to about $10,000. And when you finance that, it's about $150 a month. It's not a lot of money to get totally automatic standby emergency power.
And when you think about it, really, it's a drop in the bucket when you think about it, whether you're home, your business, or, the thing you got to ask yourself, can you afford to be without power? I mean, that's the key here. One cannot, obviously, especially in business, right? You got a lot of businesses now that are cropping into play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We find a big upturn in industrial sales, primarily for businesses. And it's not only factory-related industries. There are offices, insurance companies, let's say, for instance, they are one of our biggest customer bases. They need to be up and running. If there is a hurricane, who's the first person you call? Is an insurance company to tell them you lost your roof, you lost your deck, your house got flooded, you're looking to call them. And if they're not on the other end of the phone, that sort of adds insult to injury. So we sell a lot of generator sets to people that have insurance businesses. That's very true, and most people don't realize, or business owners, that it is a tax deduction. It is a tax-free item or tax
Good
deductible
point.
item.
Excellent tax deduction right there.
As a business and as a homeowner, if we provide a generator set as a turnkey application, it's considered a capital improvement. You do not pay tax on that installation at all. So you can save a lot of money on the tax side.
Good stuff. Talking with Frank Nevada, PowerPro. Now there's more good things to come. And we do want to stress again, a lot of people say, can we afford it? What? There's a lot of good financing that comes into play here, like anything else, right? That's what people should be aware of.
Yeah, absolutely. We offer a number of financing programs through Wells Fargo, through Synchrony, through Home Depot. We are a registered Home Depot service provider. If you buy a generator set or look to purchase a generator set in Suffolk County, that call will end up on our desk. We are their service provider. So, and through Home Depot, if you have a Home Depot credit card, you could finance it through their credit card. Sometimes they offer 24 months interest-free financing. They have other programs. Yes, there are many ways to finance the purchase of a generator.
That is fantastic stuff to note there. Right in Bohemia, ladies and gentlemen, on Johnson Ave. We'll give you a phone number here. 567-2700, 631-567-2700. Think about what we just deciphered today about the combination of the warranty, the monitoring, maintenance. I mean, you have some great stuff here. You have electric car charging systems that can be in combination with your home, your business, the cars. You have a lot of good information regarding solar panels. That the fact is, it does not, repeat, underline it, does not help as far as the overall generator, as far as the charging of it. That's a separate issue there. There's a lot of good information coming down the pike here. People need to take advantage of it.
It is. Sometimes we have to watch ourselves when we're talking to people on the phone. It can be overwhelming with the technology. The best thing that I can suggest is if you have any kind of an interest in a generator, please give us a call. We have people on staff that can walk you through. We'd be glad to do an in-home visit or an in-business visit. There's no charge for that. And give you
consultations and everything else are free.
Yes.
Is what you're saying, where you can kind of get an analysis of where you are at.
Yes.
And they'll help you. All the specialists will kind of help you, guide you, because I'm sure there's going to be a ton of questions. People will guide you. Price point, size of the apparatus itself. A lot of people come and answer that.
Yes, and if you have a problem getting to us during the day, just go out to our PowerProGenerators.com. There's a site for you to put in your information, and someone will give you a call back or even answer you also through the network. We're reachable any way you need. We're on mobile app, so we are there to help you if you have any questions about generator sets. And also, I just need to stress also at this time, maintenance service for people that have existing generator sets. Maintenance has also taken off. People have generator sets, they may not have worked for 2 or 3 months, and now with the hurricane season upon us, they have a big concern, and we are helping many of those people.
Very, very interesting season indeed, and don't take it for granted. Don't think, you know what? I mean, that's always the number one thought process. Oh, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be affected, until you're out there with the lights off and you're losing money on it. I think it's great. Always great seeing you.
And many times you'll get me on the phone. I'm always willing to help.
Not shy of a conversation.
Yeah, I love to help people out in this particular area.
Folks, check it out on the website, PowerProGenerators.com. Once again, 631-567-2700. Generators, transfer switches, they'll answer all your questions. There are a ton of them, I am sure, but they'll help you out, Frank and the crew. Great crew. 608 Johnson Avenue, Unit 6 in Bohemia. Always great to see you.
My pleasure, Jay, always.
There you go. Why don't we take a short one? We'll come back, wrap it all up.